Raw shot up 312,000 views, but the question is, how did they do it? Well, it's time to look at the quarters. Welcome back to the channel, and we're here to discuss and break down Raw on Sci-Fi Quarters, and let's see what the show did so damn good. Welcome back to the channel, and let's go. Quarter 1, 8 o'clock, 8:15. SummerSlam recap. Going for Randy Orton live promo. This did 1.764, 822,000 in the 18 to 49. So, not the greatest, but Raw kicked off with a higher rating than what it got overall. Which, I mean, if you want to use the excuse of it took people time to find the Sci-Fi channel, then go ahead. The promo continued in the quarter 2, which is 8:15 to 8:30. We had Sheamus backstage and Sheamus against Kaiser, which was 1.906 million. It was an 8% increase, and then in 18 to 49, it went up 12%, doing a 0.7 with 921,000 viewers. In quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45, we had Sheamus versus Kaiser continuing. Wyatt 6 had a video, SummerSlam recap, and Damian Priest Finn Balor live promo. This went up a further 2%. Up next, 929,000, which was the highest, 18 to 49 of the night. Up next is quarter 4, right? 8:45 to 9 o'clock. This went down 7% and 9% in the demographic. I'm going to read this, and I'll let you answer me why it went down. So Bronson Reed, Pierce, Baszler versus Lia Valkyria, post-match with Sonya Deville, Stark Damage Control, Karrion Kross promo, American Made promo, and Maxine Dupree backstage. Right. See the women on Raw. Deville, Stark, Damage Control, Valkyria, Baszler, etc. They are ratings killers, right? This isn't an agenda against women. The quarters don't lie. They are down 7%, right? And they've also got another quarter in this show where they lose 16% of the viewers and get the lowest quarter overall. So, numbers don't lie, everybody. In the quarter 5, which was the top of the hour, with CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre, with Bronson Reed out there, we had 5% increase, one of the last increases of the show, and a 6% increase in the 18 to 49, which did a 0.68 with 895,000 viewers. In the quarter 6, which was 9:15 to 9:30, with Authors of Pain versus The New Day, post-match with Cross and Jones, down 9%. I mean, that's down about 174,000 viewers. So, I mean, that's a lot of viewers to lose. But any surprise, you've got Punk, McIntyre, etc. And then these guys come out. No, it was doing 11% as well in the 18 to 49, down to a 0.6. So, quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 with JD Madonna, New Day, Alpha Academy, Awesome Truth against A-Town Down Under. Only lost 2,000 viewers. So, and gained 3,000 18 to 49, so not much to report there. In the quarter 8, with the continuation of A-Town Down Under against Awesome Truth, Priest cut a promo and Braun Breaker had a promo, down 3% to 1.656, and a down a further 2% to 0.59, 783,000 viewers. So again, not exactly brilliant numbers here in quarter 8, but quarter 9 we managed to get an increase for the first time in a while, with 10 o'clock to 10:15, McDonough against Priest, post-match for the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley, up 8%, 1.783. Then in the 18 to 49, we got a 0.63, a 5% increase, 825,000 viewers. After this, though, this is the one we've been waiting for. This is the one that we have been waiting to bury, right? No one cares about the women, all right? People care about the women when it's like Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, when, are they bigger draws than every other woman in this quarter? Yes, but it's because it's actually like a meaningful fucking bit of story. It's not just a bunch of groups catfighting with each other. And when I say catfighting, it's not even like good catfighting, it's pathetic catfighting. We can wrestle as good as the men and we also look like men, sort of catfighting. Anyway, 10:15, 10:30, SummerSlam recap, Damage Control, Baszler, Stark, Deville backstage angle, Deville live promo, Io Sky versus Deville, down 16%, down to 1,497,000, down nearly 300,000 viewers, right? The biggest decrease of the show. And then in the 18 to 49, it lost 17%, so the biggest decrease across both the demographic and the overall rating of the quarter. This isn't if you changed this 15 minutes up, right, and it was fucking CM Punk backstage looking for Drew McIntyre for 15 minutes, right? This show would would have had such a higher rating. But quarters like this and like the one earlier with these women butcher it. But for whatever, Triple H, these should be getting pulled to one side and be like, right, this is a trend. You guys aren't drawn, so we're going to scrap whatever stories we've got going forward with, and you're going to be used in a far more limited capacity. Oh, that's sick. This big mouth can't do it. No, ratings fucking matter, folks. See, back in the day, see if you stunk the joint out with the ratings, you weren't used. People can say what they want. See, in the Attitude Era, people drew. See, like McMahon's henchmen, Patterson and Briscoe, and the Mean Street Posse. They drew some of the biggest ratings wrestling's ever seen. People can say what they want. They've done more to the wrestling business than these fucking women in this match right here. People might laugh at that statement, but they have. I don't see these fuckers that are on big ratings. You know what I mean? They are killing the rating. All right. Quarter 11. Sky against the Phil continue. The Phil, it doesn't matter who won there. It was Dragunov, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso cut a promo backstage, up 1%. So going to assume that seeing Uso and Sami Zayn increased the rating by 1%, up 3%, and 0.54, 710,000 views. 10:45 to 11 p.m. The Wyatt Six versus American Made and Like Chevrolet, up another 1% and up 6% in the 18 to 49. So boom, there you have it, guys. It was 1.725 overall and 814 in the 18 to 49 by 0.62. That is your quarters. As per usual, the women absolutely butchering Raw. It's a trend. It is an absolute trend. Yeah, does Raw naturally get worse as we get towards that third hour? Absolutely. I don't think you'll find anybody that will dispute that, right? But it's the same women. See this, well, I say it's the same women. Before they brought Damage Control back there, it was, but I mean, it's not like they've been away ages at the end of the day. So honestly, Troops, I just don't understand the logic with keeping people on your show that are fucking ratings killers. At the end of the day, they've got to treat this like a proper business, like a proper TV show. Like, see if the walk. It doesn't really happen, right, with main TV shows, but like if a big TV show brought a character in that killed the ratings, they would normally get rid of him. Now, a lot of people will point towards Negan, right, of The Walking Dead, who killed off a lot of ratings, but let's be honest, it wasn't Negan, right? It was the show fucking just decreased massively in quality. It just counteracted when that's when he came into the show, so I won't be having any Negan slander. Anyway, this show was alright, but the women butchering it yet again.